We're back and we're live with game number 2 of a best of 3. Empire versus Flipside. Empire, they gave away Spirit Breaker, they gave away Disruptor.
How dare they?
They gave away Bounty Hunter, and they still beat it. The Space Cow, he fell short. I'm LD, he's Merlini. Let's hop inside the draft. Empire leading the best of 3, 1-0. It is the Corsair Summer Tour 2013, brought to you by Beyond the Summit. They are doing a giveaway, Corsair is. Head over to gc.corsair.com for your chance to win the Dota TV tickets as well as a brand spanking new computer. So with that being said, draft underway. Not again, is it?
The Dazzle.
Are they going for full push strat here?
I think Rai started impressing people in the competitive scene with his use of Enchantress and Shen. He practiced that hero for a couple months straight, and it definitely showed. I think that going back to your roots after a loss like that, just play a little bit more standard. I think they definitely have the execution and the skill able to pull it off. Just maybe a little bit rusty on it, and going back to something that they know, that they like, Enchantress, roaming him, pretty good. Go back to basics.
Yeah, I'm just curious why they picked the Dazzle here is my main question, because it's not really a push strat. Dazzle generally struggles to keep up with other supports because he needs a lot more levels, quite a bit of farm, and just doesn't offer you.
And they could have picked it later.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's not as reliable of a support as something like a Visage or a Rubik. So I'm not sure about the Dazzle pick, but obviously we haven't seen their full draft.
Team Empire just
might have something in mind.
Just get their way of whatever heroes they want.
And if you want to run a full push strat against this draft, maybe
the Dazzle
maybe
Axe.
now the Dazzle.
It's aggressive triple lane with Enchantress.
Enchantress, Dazzle, Axe. Oh, you could backstep. Basically, you send the Axe to creep skip, and then you're just healing wave him.
I saw it with Warlock a little bit more, just because Warlock's slightly better with pushing with that dropping the rock, and you do have a slight lack of team fight with Axe, but Dazzle works well too.
Yeah, it's a fun combo. They have some mid game with the puck, but obviously Empire has this covered late so far. We'll have to see what the last pick is. And what does Empire go for? Let's see what they ban. They may ban some sort of strong pushing hero on the side of Empire, and I think for Flipside, you basically want to ban out good counter push. I guess they already have their 2 supports, so any sort of carry that offers counter push, or semi carry, like a mag. A Windrunner might be a suitable ban here.
I think Flipside can actually, if they have the right pick, I think a Warlock solo safe lane will work pretty well for them versus a Bounty Hunter. He will win the lane, and he'll be able to get a lot of farm, and they can just try to end the game very, very quickly if they win their aggressive triple lane. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy, but Team Empire severely lacking in push right now, or anti-push, rather. Gyrocopter, decent, but
they just need to get, the thing is they need a lot of levels to counter push. And
Night Stalker, countering aggression with even more aggression.
Night Stalker's really scary against this lineup.
Yeah, he's super
If he has
scary.
any kind of a start, they are so... One Void to an Enchantress in the midgame is half her HP.
Meepo!
Meepo!
What?
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 Meepo, Dazzle
Did
combo.
they just decide, today is Christmas for all the Dota fans?
This is awesome.
They've given us Spirit Breaker. They've given us Meepo. They've given us...
the 5-minute push strat.
The 5-man push strat. They've had one standard game today.
This is awesome.
Drugs? Well, we'll see if Flipside can make this look like a legit hero. We'll see.
Well, I mean,
got the
it's
micro
not
skill.
bad. I think Shadow Priest Dazzle might be a little bit underrated. If you have 3 or 4 Meepos, that does so much damage. If you can catch him in one Earthbind with the Poof and then the Healing Wave, that is a ton of damage. A lot of it being physical too. So
yeah, my only concern is Meepo's very susceptible to burst damage.
They have this,
and they have a lot of burst.
They have the Shallow Grave.
Yeah, that's true.
It might not be enough though. I'm
We'll
very
have to
scared for Meepo.
We'll have to see.
And they can just scout him out in the jungle too with Bounty Hunter.
The Meepo is one of Meepo's big strengths is just that he can get a lot of levels by stacking jungle camps.
They're using Pusher Street. I thought Rise would be playing the Enchantress, but
they've replaced Hesta Joran. No, they're using 2 stand-ins now.
So I guess
They've lost Miguel. No, they've lost Miracle and Unicorn XX.
Yeah.
XOXO.
Interesting.
So we'll introduce the teams now. Flipside trailing 0-1 in the best of 3. It's going to be Rise on the Mappo, heading to the bottom lane. Solo for the time being. Hesta Joran on the puck. We'll have Pusher Street on the Enchantress. Miguel handling the Axe and Mania on the Shadow Priest. As for Team Empire, they lead 1-0 in the series. They need one more win to move out of this group. Flipside will need to put 2 together in a row. Light of Heaven on your Bounty Hunter heading into the safe lane. Scandal, the solo mid Snowballer. The Night Stalker will have a offensive trialing. Blow Your Brain handling the Gyrocopter. Sunlight on the Visage. Then last but not least, FNG playing the Rubik. This is not going to be a good lane for Meepo.
And they think the Enchantress is going to go bottom with this Observer Ward here blocking this camp, and then this Observer Ward blocking this camp, but he's not. and I think they maybe could have scouted a little bit better, or at least wait to place Observer Ward. And now this top lane is just kind of screwed for Light. Well, do they have the wards?
Well, the thing is, Light of Heaven could pull the creep wave away, which he's not doing right now. He's actually blocking the big camp for the time being, but
Wow,
so they have
Sentry to block this spawn now. That is a good move. And Light of Heaven actually blocked this spawn. So there's only one big creep spawn on the map and is very, very far away. Will he get a Centaur out of that camp? Nope, just Satyrs. Poor Pusher Street, looking for a creep, not being able to get any.
FNG's rotating top now as well. Light of Heaven with an early double damager, and he'll tank the creeps at the tower. Tower not taking a whole lot of damage. I would actually say Bounty Hunter is one of the better heroes to deal with this because he has such high armor that he can tank the wave better than most. So we'll see how long he can keep it up, though, as the push continues.
They need a Crow, they need a Dust in order to kill Light.
They don't have any sentries. They've already... Have they bought any this game? Actually, none. So this is going to be a problem. Light of Heaven, again, I just feel he can pull the creep wave.
Wait, if he goes to Invis and he gets pulled out, oh my goodness, he could die right here.
Yeah, there's the healing wave. There's no actual battle hunger, though.
They have a slow in 1 second on Enchantress.
I think he's good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought he might have been dead there. But he won't be able to interrupt the creep wave now. The tower will be taking a lot of damage, already at 1,000 out of 1,300. There's a rotation from Rubik, though.
Yeah, Rubik's coming in. Light of Heaven's here. Pusher Street has to be a bit careful. There is still a Shadow Wave. He's only level 1, though. Bit squishy. Rubik's coming in. He's tangoing through. Oh, zap from the backside. Not tangoing through, rather. Just walking through. Yeah, Frost Armor on Axe is pretty nice. 12 armor already.
They place a Sentry Ward right here, desperately trying to shut down Enchantress.
Yeah, they've actually had that one for a little bit, but looks like there was already a Centaur spawn before he got there. So Pusher Street gets the perfect creep.
Yep, and I mean, they're committing so much. The rotation from the Rubik, 2 Observer Wards used, 2 Sentry Wards used, and they really need to try and save this T1 tower.
And meanwhile, Rise is actually having a decent time bottom. Against the tri-lane, it would be rather a horrible time, but he's doing okay because it's only a dual lane, and actually getting a lot of experience out of this lane.
Yeah, so it's costing him a lot. This Rubik is only level 1 right now. No telekinesis. He opted for Fable first for the anti-push capability, but Flipside is just able to use a jungle too, so this triple lane is getting a lot. And this is something unusual. I have seen Axe before in the past in the aggressive lane, but Empire seems pretty well equipped to handle this, and finally
they've slowed it down a lot. At long last, the tier 1 will fall. It's cost them a decent amount, but Light of Heaven's still gotten plenty of experience. That's your first tower of the game going their way. So
oh, Night Stalker gets a haste rune. This is scary.
The one dangerous thing to doing this is you don't get many levels, so you're really squishy. Wait, Berserker's calling the ground.
He didn't come. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't just.
Like they thought Light of Heaven was going to be there. Now Light, well, he'll pull the creep wave back. He's being a complete pain in the ass in this lane, pulling the waves, denying the push. And buying time. They've even rotated the Visage top. So they're going to go try versus try.
Rise is, I mean, Meepo, you can just totally shut him down before level 6, but when you put this much pressure around the map, Meepo gets a little bit more wiggle room. Exactly what he needs.
Yeah, he had a decent start, but the Gyro can actually solo him pretty effectively. And now they might even make it go on Migo. He's taking a decent amount of damage here. Grave Chilled could be the death of him. Light of Heaven's low, though. If he gets hit by one Berserker swing, or counter Helix rather, he could go down.
He has 2 flasks on him, though.
Light was thinking about it. He really wanted to go.
I think with with a Battle Hunger or a Call and a Shadow Wave, he would have died. It would have. I think it was a pretty good decision by him not to go on that. Scandal almost dying in mid. He's very, very low.
Yeah, he rotated top. He has not had any rune luck so far. Let's see if he can pick anything big up. Well, I guess he got the haste rune, but he hasn't been able to do anything with the runes, is what I mean to say. And now the bottle comes. He'll be bottle crowing. He is still almost level 5.
I like this ward setup from Flipside. They are ready for a rotation from Empire, and they really need to not die to Night Stalker. If Night Stalker just sweeps them, kills 2 or 3 of them, and they're pushed out of the jungle, that just forces them away from that side of the map, and Meepo will probably have a lot more pressure just because there will be no Flipside presence in the top 5.
The big thing for Empire is that Gyro's getting a lot of levels. If he hits 6 and Flipside are caught trying to dive a tower into cooldown, into flak, and there's maybe track gold there, that just could ruin the game for them. So they'll have to be very careful about going for a tier 2.
Rise, even in a one-on-one only situation, very lacking on creep kills. 5 and 0, but he's getting decent experience.
Yeah, Meepo, the main thing is the levels. You need level 6, and then you just go stack some jungle camps, farm multiple lanes, and you can get very fat with that hero if your micro's decent.
Oh. Scandal picks up a lucky regeneration rune, and Hesa Joran
I would like to see him use this. It's a little greedy to stick around here, but the puck's quite low, and I guess he just assumes the junglers won't come in. FNG, battle hungered up, but in comes Light of Heaven. Maybe looking to go on him. They'll focus on the Dazzle here, the easier kill. Nice throw up on the cliff by FNG. Probably going to drop to battle hunger. Actually lives. First blood to Empire, and the Rubik survives, and they'll get 2 because Miguel is not getting off this cliff anytime soon.
That is unlucky for them. There is Observer Wards coming on the chicken, and he can't really do anything from this point. There's the chicken is so far away, no one can save him. Looks like
I'm not moving my camera until he dies.
Miguel having fun. Are they gonna drop the ward?
Chilling. X looks pretty badass.
Why are they not? They're just gonna leave him up there and not kill him?
Just intercept the courier. It's better to leave him up there. Does nothing all game.
I suppose so. And Miguel
he
does
can't
have the
TP
TP
out.
school. Well,
Even if he gets the TP, it'll be so easy for them to just lift him. But they haven't even warded the cliff. That's the one weird thing. They're going to make you go in bottom lane now. There's no call down yet to blow your brain. He could be in a bit of trouble here. But the slow is cooling down. Oh, ganking without enchant. Also having some pretty bad creeps for Pusher Street. Not really the best gank. And still, X stuck on the cliff. The courier, it's approaching from the south. It's trying to find its way in. Right around the tree line for the time being. They've rotated their entire team in. Well, not their entire team, but 2 heroes in. And it looks like this X will actually escape.
wow. Well, that was quite.
I thought they could have just parked the Rubik there and just prevented any TP.
Just killed him. Just keep him at very low HP, and if he decides to TP out, just kill him. And if not, just leave him up there.
Well, it's such a weird situation. It's not something you plan for, I
Very,
guess.
very awkward.
That's the Joe Rotten, not able to phase shift dodge anything. He does now phase shift, but doesn't run far enough. Scandal is going to get a kill. This could even be track kills. No, it's not. Light of Heaven. Not yet level 5. Mania caught. They'll get 1. They'll get 2. This is not looking good, and that's a 3-hero track kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Blow Your Brain on the run. Rise dropping low. This next Rocket Barrage could be the death of him. We'll have to micro perfectly. Where's those micro skills? I don't know if it's enough. The barrage is in again, and I think this time it's no. There's
there's the micro skills.
Double
3
trip.
heroes, very low, critical HP, able to pick off. That was a solo gyrocopter.
Yeah, I do just want to point out that was 1 gyro against 2 heroes. If Nightstalker's there, Bounty
If
Hunter's there.
FNG comes, I think he's gonna die.
If Visage is there, they just die.
So Enchantress and Meepo both have night vision, so Night Stalker not as effective as Night as he usually is, and FNG really has to be careful. He is 7 minutes in, he's a level 2 Rubik with just a GG branch, and he is trying to find kills in the opponent's jungle. That is ballsy.
Man mode. Light of Heaven, level 6. Oh, bait out a call here. Now Miguel out of mana. This X, whenever you run an X, there is I think this hero, you have to get a lot done in the laning stage. Like, getting 1 tower is
Not
a given.
enough.
You need more than that.
You need First Blood or just like massive amounts of levels abusing those 2 creep camps.
Stealing jungle camps, killing the enemy mid multiple times. I don't think they've gotten enough. And I like the fact that FNG's gone mid. He might end up dying to Hester Duran, but he really needs the experience. Here comes the Bounty Hunter for Light.
Yeah, he is almost level 7. Phase and almost drums completed too.
Here's your track on Hester Duran. FNG looking for a lift.
Ooh, that was
He got a
close.
lift off there? That could have been a kill.
That would, yeah, most definitely. And Bounty Hunter picks up Invisibility Rune, looking for more blood.
Oh,
and
Scandal. This is going to be a track kill, most likely. Silence to start. Void to follow. 1 Janata Strike should be enough. Hester Duran will fall. They do net light. This could be a dead Bounty Hunter. The calldowns come, though. Rise has been thrown back in. The burst damage is big. There's not enough yet. The Grave comes through, but they'll kill off the Dazzle. Now they're going to kill off that Mappo. Mappo down. 6-1. And once you start dying on a hero like Meepo against track ult, against this much burst damage, it is very hard to catch up. For some reason, Lord Miguel decides to run into 5 heroes. Well, that's a 5-hero track kill. This is not looking good for Flipside.
Not looking good at all. The Axe pick was strong at the start, but past the laning phase, he hasn't done anything.
I think the other thing with X is, if you run an aggressive trialing like that, you really want to have a safe lane and a mid who can just take over the game. And Meepo
not
could
the best
take over the
that.
game against maybe against a very weak 1v1, but Gyro just destroyed him.
Yeah, he can't farm in a 1v1 situation like that, and I felt like that really hurt them.
And we'll see a coil mid on Scandal. Scandal in a bit of trouble here, but he's tanky. He's not an easy kill. They'll lift up Hester Rotten. Will he orb forward? That's the question. Battle Hunger doing good work. Grave Chill's in. It looks like this Night Stalker should be dead. No bottle charges. Tries to CP out. And off with his head, Miguel says. Down he goes. And now the calldown comes through. Rise still alive. Sunlight's still alive. They're chasing effectively. Calldown's there. They'll catch out Sunlight. They might get a Visage, but one more Soul Assumption. Can he get the kill mania? Mid-death cast. The killing blow. Woo. Basically blocked there by a well-timed Grave Chill. The chase is on. They'll find the Rubik too.
Hey.
They find 4.
Yeah, great. And where was Light of
Okay,
Heaven?
they were leading. What was it? 6-1.
Something like that.
And now it's 8-5.
Yeah, it was 8-1.
8-1.
Yeah. Well, where was Light of Heaven and all that? Who knows? Who needs Trackled, right?
He's got phased drums, dude. He's still the most farmed hero in this game.
It's the curse of the farming bounty hunter.
Holla, holla, get Dala.
He's. I mean, he was against a triple lane too.
Thing is, though, you don't really want to be farming on BH. Like this is where you got to keep on killing Meepo. Like, yes, Rise is poor now, But he's up to 1,400 gold. He can get the point booster.
He's one of the fastest farmers in the game.
You get your treads, you get your point booster, and Meepo, he'll come out of the jungle in 10 minutes.
There's a smoke.
With an Ags, and then he's much scarier.
Scandal smoked up. Looking at the wards from Flipside. Oh, big ult is just fucked.
Big engagement
Boom.
mid. Yeah. No Light of Heaven here, though. Still farming. We've seen a lot of farmy bounty hunters today.
Know. What is with that?
Oh, come on, man. This hero's not a farmer.
Enchanter's almost level 6, but he's 720 HP, just with boots, bracer. He has put a couple points of stats. I think that's a good choice, especially when you have a silence on the Night Stalker that can just prevent you from healing. He needs to be able to survive. Mania, 700 HP. Battle of the 700 HP heroes.
Oh, see ya, Pusher Street. Tracked up, killed in a hurry. There will be a grave, shallow grave, but there's no way he's getting out. He's one hit from death. Now the coil, maybe there is. He hides inside the trees. He's up to decent HP. Now Light of Heaven breaks the coil. It still goes down to Scandal. Well played, stuck through it all. Now they'll lose a puck too. That's 2 dead, maybe more. Hasted Scandal, thinking about going back in. Track on Miguel. He's going to walk up the cliff. He's going to walk into Rocket Barrage, into a void, into a lot of damage. Now it's up to Rise. Can he poop his way to victory? Can't even get Blow Your Brain. Meepo down, everybody hitting the deck. A buyback from the puck, but it's a headlong retreat. You don't want to be running a 1-by-1 against this lineup. This is not a recipe for success. They're going to lose their Dazzle as well. One more attack from those familiars, still tanking, finally goes down. And then on the flip side, well, it's Rise, it's Scandal, and Light duking it out. But Rise unable to get a thing accomplished there. He bought back as well.
Things are looking very, very bad for Flipside. Giving up that many track kills. Look at the gold graph right now. About 4,000.
And they're buying back against a team that's getting track kills, which means that deficit is even worse than it looks.
Yep. Maybe Pusher Street will get some gold advantage here.
Brave
with those
Chill. There is a soul assumption available. He started to heal, but I think it's too late.
That bait.
Wow. The play.
And now
big
ward,
plays.
too.
Big plays.
They are ready for this. They're just going to constantly put aggression on middle and scout out the jungle with Night Stalker, with Bounty Hunter. Nighttime's almost over, but Empire got so much out of the first nighttime that it being daytime will not hinder them that much.
And I'm pretty sure everyone watching the stream has been rooting for Flipside because they picked Axe and Meepo.
Yep.
But I think they're about to be disappointed.
Maybe they need to just phase in like one strange hero at a time.
Instead of like, let's pick a lineup full of strange heroes.
I mean, it's a cool idea, but they seem to do well in the very early game, and then after that it just like kind of falls off, just because it requires a totally different play style and that they're not really accustomed to.
And they're also using 2 stand-ins here, so that's not helping. Sure, Pusher Street has been friends with them for a long time, but
Miggle,
it's not the same as training with someone every day.
He was like free farming in the triple lane. 13 minutes in, he has Tranquil, Magic Wand,
and like, what does an X do? Even if he gets a Blink Dagger, I still feel the hero's very underwhelming with farm. Now, Scandal, DD up, trying to duke it out, and he'll force 2 heroes to lurk top. Wall, meanwhile, FNG has finally found his arcane boots. He's level 6. He's caught up nicely. And for Empire, all they have to do basically is just get a few more basic damage items, tank up a bit, and just go for some more fights. Yep. I still don't think they want to sit back because Meepo is a pretty good comeback hero thanks to Poof. I mean, he's still way far behind, but I wouldn't sit back too long. I think they should keep on fighting.
Yeah, just take over the jungle. They've been invading this area constantly, and that's exactly what they need to keep doing. Take out that T1 on bottom. Just let Meepo suffer and die and feed track gold because he is extremely weak when he can't use his own jungle.
Light of Heaven has a Vlad. That's a big pickup for this team.
Yeah, good choice by him. I like how they all go early game items. Phase on the Bounty Hunter, Phase drums, Vlad's Pro Lane Shield, Gyrocopter going for early drums and BKB, no Greedy, HOD, no Midas, no Shadow Blade, anything like that.
They will kill off Scandal top lane, but they have to use a coil to do it. Then, well, I think if you're
I don't
Empire,
think that's a good trade for Flipside. They got 1 kill. It wasn't even a track kill because they don't have Bounty Hunter, and they get a tower. Losing control of your jungle is the worst thing that can happen to you as a Meepo.
Yeah, and you can't really go to the enemy jungle either because there's a Night Stalker, there's familiars, and there's a track Bounty Hunter just wandering around.
Pusher Street.
Pusher Street, yeah. Goodbye.
Later. And that is Medallion too. These guys are going to start hitting hard. He usually acts fairly resilient versus physical damage, but not when they have the familiars, not when they have Light of Heaven, who is way more stacked than he should be, and they just acts as
if he hits a perfect call and then Meepo at level 11 comes in with triple poof, maybe they can get
with a Shadow Wave.
Yeah, with a Shadow Wave and Puck. Like, their AoE potential is huge, but
that's a lot of ifs though.
I think, yeah, exactly. And I think for Empire, all they need to do is just spread the map, and they don't have to group.
What is Rise saving up for? He has 2,100 gold.
Blink Dagger Meepo is something you get when you're snowballing, though. I don't feel like this is an item you get when you're getting stomped, but it's an entertaining item, so
maybe like
big shout out
Treads and Point Booster, maybe?
Yeah, I think Treads Point Booster into Eggs is the best build for It's the no-tail build, and it's also just kind of like the safest build, because you still do a lot with the treads and...
Bounty Hunter scouting out behind. They could potentially get a gem.
Call down's there. Miguel on the run will blink out. Trigger toss will fall him, but it'll be okay.
Can they really hold a gem right now? I think they need a gem in order to control the map a little bit better and take over, reclaim a control of their jungle, but...
Yeah.
They can't hold it. Even with Grave, even with Axe, I just don't feel it. They're just smoke ink.
I'm not getting good
they
vibrations
see Pusher Street, I'm fairly sure.
Oh, now they definitely do. He's on the run. He gets lifted up. He gets tracked up. He gets thrown into 5.
Story
Another 5.
of Pusher's life.
Oh, jeez. Shots fired. Now a blink in by Miguel. He's caught everyone. Coil's there. Isn't enough damage. Rise channeling a few poofs, but not accomplishing much. Now he's surrounded. Now he's in trouble. The Axe is going to go down soon. Still alive. Sunlight low. Familiar's low. Everything low, but nothing dead just yet for this team. Empire finally lose 1. And now the chase is on. They'll find a Dazzle next. Familiar's flying high, looking to scout things out.
I think this is fairly close to, like, calling GG.
Yeah. It's like, now Light of Heaven is getting crap loads of track kills.
They have 2 Blink Daggers, but they don't have enough damage to follow. Even if they get a good enough initiation, they can just drop a call out right on top of them and they'll just get blown up.
Yeah, and they have Vlad. They've got a lot of physical... Oh, Pusher Street thrown back in mid. In comes Scandal. Head full of steam. Voids as well. Looking for Rocket Barrage to finish the kill here. Now Blow Your Brain marching forward. They'll find the kill. They're just mauling them at the tier 2. That's not good this early on. Blow Your Brain does get orbed. He's on the run, but I think he's just not going to be able to kill him off. Miguel looking for the chop. Looking for the chop. Where's that Blade of Doom? Is he actually in range for a Culling Blade? He's not. Now he is.
Boom.
Chop! There you go. Well, Suicide Stick to it, though. And now Rise could be in trouble. No mana for a lift. Urn comes through.
Where is Light of Heaven?
Gotta farm.
Gotta farm.
Yasha. I don't know about... Yeah. I'm not a big Yasha fan.
Doesn't matter what items he goes right now.
That's true. That's fair. But if you're going to go fun items, get a Dagon.
That's true. It's pretty good versus Meepo.
I think actually Mass Dagon's... Well, he's the improved magic resistance now, right?
Oh, yeah. I nearly
What is it, 35% instead of 25?
Yes, it is. Not really making much of a difference this game. And Gyrocopter, I think, is one of the better heroes versus Axe. If you try and get close to call, you are going to get mauled by Rocket Barrage.
I think the other big reason that Treads and Point Boost are so good now is that improved magic resistance, though. Because you are just a lot more durable. HP does more for you than it does for other heroes. And you already have great base armor. That's one of Meepo's big strengths as a hero. I think he starts with 5 or 6 at level 1, and now he's got 10. So if you just get HP, you're actually surprisingly resilient. But, not seeing that. If you're Team Empire now, you have a Vlad's, you could go Roche, but it's Empire. They want to fight.
Track gold. Track gold. Track gold. Give me more.
A parade of skeletons scouting out Scandal. There will be no surprises here. And actually, is Flipside really looking to fight? They're going to walk right into a 4-hero smoke. Pusher Street, thrown up, drop back down. Mania track, double familiar stuns. Over the top, they'll kill him off too. Now Miguel on the run. They've already brought down 2. They want to bring down some more. They find the puck. Miguel soon to follow. He's low. He's going to fall. Meepo trying to do work, but not enough.
5-0.
Too many nukes. Too much burst damage.
This has to be close to the end. This is just brutal.
And too much track gold at this point.
Flipside can't do anything right now. They're just way too weak. Meepo, too underfarmed. Blink Dagger doesn't give you any survivability or damage. Axe neither. Even if they get a good initiation, they had a couple. Not enough follow-up. Dazzle.
Yeah. If Empire can outlast their perfect initiation, which is what happened in not this fight, but the previous one, then I think it doesn't matter what they do. Like, there's no way at this point. But Empire, I mean, I think Empire, I like the way they drafted and played. This is how they should play every game, I think.
Yes. I definitely agree with you there.
Aggressive, Bounty Hunter's a perft fit for their style. Kill traders.
Maybe not for Light of Heaven, because he loves farming.
Yeah, he's more of like a Windrunner.
Oh, here they go.
Darkseer type of player, I feel. And then he'll go on to Pusher Street while the big initiation comes in the middle of the fight. Miguel, trying to bring Sunlight low. Did he go for a chop? No, he got silenced. Now the call down's there. The Rocket Barrage is in. Meepos will fall. Not all of them can have Grave on, and now Hestajo Rotten. That'll be 4. It's soon to be 5. Enchantress running, but with track there. Scandal can hunt him down. Pusher Street trying to TP out. There's a lift. No mercy. No escape.
Chop,
down
chop.
he goes.
Light of Heaven just chopping people's heads off.
And Bounty Hunter
way more so than X.
Look at that. 13k gold. Light of Heaven is
7-0 and 10.
Out of control.
Yeah.
That's only half the kills. It is true. He just chose not to fight a lot. Compare that to the Bounty Hunter. 23 kills. Total participated in. Still a good game.
FNG, 20 assists.
Pretty good. What a player.
What a player. Blow Your Brain 23. The cooldown just kind of destroys them too. They like initiate, they use their blinks, they don't have BKBs to try and prevent the damage, and they just get owned.
The thing is, all the meepos get low, then what do? You can't grave them all.
Yeah, and Shadow Wave isn't going to keep you up, especially a level 8 one.
I think the Dazzle meepo combo would be amazing
Safely?
if they have a lot of single target bursts.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like if you have like a Lena and I don't know, something else. Well, they found Blow Your Brain here. He's gonna get absolutely just hammered. And he'll buy back.
Rage buyback coming out.
That's definitely a rage buyback. Coil catches 2 familiars. Oh yeah.
Got him.
Double stun. That's gonna hit on a few meepos. In comes the orb, stolen by FNG. Now giving chase. I said good day, sir, indeed. Axe will kill off the Visage. Now Grave, but probably going to drop here. Pusher Street hiding in the trees. Are they going to bring him down? Miguel low and falls. Pusher Street next in line. That'll be 3. That'll be 4. That might be a team wipe. One more solitary track thrown out. And your Mappos headed back to the fountain.
Poor Mappos. Level 11.
They're a dying breed, Merlin.
Yeah. I think he just needs safe lane babysit and like 2 heroes to trying to zone the people out. He can't stand up in triple lane versus triple lane. That is almost for sure.
Yeah, even though he got some levels bottom, I think the big problem is that the other heroes on Empire snowballed, so he didn't have the... If they're snowballing, you need the farm and the levels, because otherwise you're too squishy.
Yeah, if they had a real hero on bottom, I think things would have gone a little bit differently.
God's is going to be so mad when he hears you said that.
That is... it's good in some strategies, but
It's
not
very
in this one.
situational.
Yeah,
hero.
very situational. He has some place in competitive if you have a fantastic Meebo player and the lineup to play around it, but just didn't work out for them in this game. Hero doesn't belong here, Gods. Not in this game.
God's noob, Meepo picker. Techies is where it's at. That's what I'm saying. There's your call down. In comes Blow Your Brain. 36-11, and Empire still farming kills. The dying moments for Flipside in the Corsair Summer Tour 2013. Their base burning around. The Mania will fall. Now they're onto the X. They're diving the fountain. They'll kill off the puck. 4 more hit the deck. Light of Heaven, a casual Divine Rapier to his name. And the Courier as well. It's a bloodbath.
Is it too late to throw? Look at these mass entry wards.
What is FNG telling us here?
H.
Hi.
Is that an H?
That's an H.
H. U. I. Huey? I don't know.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know either.
Is it upside down? I-U-H? No. Or I-A-H? Eh. Someone in chat will tell us.
Super taunt.
It's Russian. It's Russian
It could.
for...
Oh, it could be H-I-I-I.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, too. In they'll go. One last jump from Rise. He wants to get some kills. Light of Heaven. I've got a Divine Rapier. Finally go down, actually. Rapier hits the deck. And who's picked it up right now? It's actually the Mappo who's done it. Not the best item for the hero, but hey, it is a friggin' Divine Rapier. Still, Night Stalker cleaning up. Everybody gonna fall.
He's trying to preserve it, though. He doesn't want to give it up.
Save the Rapier, my friend. Save the Rapier.
Casual Divine.
And the throne will fall. GG.
No early forfeit. Suck it up to the very end.
I think Flipside are too hipster.
They can go like somewhat hipster, like 20% hipster. They can't go full hipster.
Never go full hipster.
Well, it was entertaining games at the very least.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
They had stand-ins today. Maybe they figured Empire's a really strong team. We'd rather have some fun, and if we win with style.
They would definitely. They went out in style.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for?
I was just looking at our
Okay.
beautiful white shirts on the monitor.
I don't have white shirts.
Your shirt looks white.
It's blue.
Mine is glowing with the light of a thousand suns.
He yelled at me for wearing a white shirt, saying that it blinded people, and mine's not.
All right, guys. Thank you all for joining us today. This has been the Corsair Summer Tour group stages. They're now complete. The final team advancing into the playoffs is Team Empire. We'll have more information for you about our playoff coverage. It'll be similar from the studio, 8-team double elimination. We'll post some more information about that soon. But if you want to know more now, you can head over to GoSueGamers.net. They have a coverage portal for this very event. Also, check out gc.corsair.com. They're doing a laptop giveaway. Or actually, I think it's a desktop giveaway, but a really nice PC, as well as Dota TV tickets every day. At least every day there are broadcasts. The next live broadcast will be on the 17th of July. With that being said, I'm LD. He's Merlini. And for now, we're signing off. See you later.